Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. You good? And you can click record. Alright, episode 30.
Oh, all right. Hello, and welcome to the Let's Talk About It, Dad Sports Podcast. I'm Patrick with my co-host here,
Killian.
and it's episode 30. We can't wait to talk all about all sorts of different sports with you all today. Just a reminder, we have an email. What's our email?
Let's talk sports cjpga at gmail.com.
That's right. Also, if you are still listening and have not yet subscribed to our podcast, please do so. That way you get a notification every time our podcast gets a new recording uploaded. Feel free to like and subscribe, share us with your friends and family, share us on social, and continue to send us comments and emails. We love them, right?
What's the rest of Uncle Andrew's email?
Right, so you kind of jumped the gun there, but you
jumped the gun there.
You blew the lead. But we got an email this week.
Yeah,
are you ready?
Into it.
All right, so Uncle Andrew Fairbanks, sent this email. He said, Sir Killian. Ooh, he gave you a fancy title, Sir. My question for the show is around the best golf tournament of the year. The first major.
That's Rory.
The first major of the year, the Masters. So that's what I'm showing you here. This is actually going to be the upcoming Masters. Is the 90th Masters. Going to be held from April 6th to April 12th, 2026.
And that's Rory.
That's Rory. He won it last year to complete his Grand Slam. It was the first time he won the green jacket. Oh, God bless you. Do you see the green jacket he's wearing and the trophy he got?
Well, that kind of looks like a football stadium.
It's I think their clubhouse is what the trophy is. But Uncle Andrew wants to know, who's your favorite to win the Masters this year, and who's your biggest blunder or upset to miss the cut?
That's going to be Scotty.
Scotty's going to miss the cut?
Yep, and I want Rory to win it.
Wow, and Rory's going to win it again?
Yeah, because he's my big fan.
All right. So, Uncle Andrew says that his blunder will shock you. So I did send, and Uncle Andrew says, love the show, and he signs off. I did send him an email back asking him what his blunder was,
and what did he say?
And he hasn't responded back yet. So, when he responds, I'll make sure to shout it out on next episode, and hopefully he'll respond to the email. But you're excited to watch the Masters in a couple weekends?
Yeah.
Watch Rory win back-to-back Masters?
Yeah.
So I've got Tommy Fleetwood winning. That's who I'm going to pick. And my biggest blunder, or my upset to miss the cut, is going to be Jordan Spieth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I thought we would jump into some of the other competitors in the Masters. Now, they don't have the finalized list yet, but as of right now, these are just a few of the names. We've got Scotty. We've got Rory. Who do you think Scotty's going to get cut and Rory's going to win? We've got Ludwig Aberg. We've got Keegan Bradley. Okay. Bryson DeChambeau from Live Golf. Tommy Fleetwood. Victor Hovland. You remember him?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. Hideki.
I've never heard of him.
What's his last name? You know who he is. Hideki
Matsuyama,
that's right. He's a former champion as well. Xander Schauffele, Justin Rose, who's always a bridesmaid, never a bride at the Masters, which means that he always takes like second or third or fourth. Last year, he lost to Rory in the playoff. Rory got the win. So you got Rory. I was not shocked to think that you have Rory for the win. I am pretty shocked that you have Scotty getting cut, though. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, And I still want Scotty to be second.
Well, he can't be second if he gets cut. Now, maybe some of our listeners don't know this. In golf tournaments, they play 4 rounds in 4 days. So they play a round on Thursday, a round on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They only get to play on Saturday and Sunday if they make what's called the cut, which the cut is determined based on the field, how many golfers there are playing in that tournament.
Okay.
And a specific score, and that score could change based on what tournament it is, at the end of the day, Friday. So everyone gets at least 2 rounds. They get a round on Thursday and a round on Friday. And you have to have a specific score or better to be able to then play on Saturday and Sunday. Okay. So what Uncle Andrew means by who do you think's going to get cut, it's you're guessing who do you think's going to play Thursday and Friday and not play well enough to make it to Saturday or Sunday.
I want Rory to make it to Saturday.
Right, you want Rory to win, but you said that you were thinking Scotty was going to get cut. Do you think he's not going to make it to Saturday or Sunday?
Nope.
Okay, very good. I just wanted to make sure that you understood that and our listeners understood that.
Yeah.
So, listeners, if you've got your picks for the Masters, send them our way in an email. What's our email again?
Let's talk sports, cjpj@gmail.com.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay.
Let's jump into it.
All right. Before we jump into our other sports, tell me about your week. We kind of just skipped right over that because we had a listener email. Did you have a good week this week?
Yeah, I did.
What happened over the weekend with some of the sports that you did?
Like golf outside.
You golf outside, but what else do we typically do on Saturday mornings as of recently? I think this is pretty big.
Archery.
Yeah, what happened at archery this weekend? This is pretty big news.
Or last week.
No, last weekend. What did you do? What was so awesome? You did multiple awesome things last weekend that you had never done before.
The 10.
You got a bullseye. Yeah.
And 2 balloons.
And you got 2 balloons in the balloon round, which means
ice cream.
You got ice cream, yeah, which was so cool.
And that's why I gave up a treat for that day.
That's right, because you had your treat during or right after archery, right?
Yeah, because it was so good.
Yeah, you loved that ice cream, didn't you?
I think I'm going to miss them. Going into a balloon round, I'm like, I think I'm going to miss them.
Yeah.
But I kept my eyes forward, kept my left eye closed, and I pulled the arrow back. Pop!
And you got it.
My first one.
Yeah.
And then I pulled another one, and pop!
It was back to back, too.
Back to back!
It was awesome, yeah.
I hit him with only 4 arrows.
Exactly. It was so cool. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, you ready to jump into the sports?
Yeah.
Okay.
So excited.
So, college basketball. A reminder, it's bracket season. And although the brackets are locked in, no more brackets are allowed, we secured 14 contestants in our bracket challenge. And remember, the winner gets to be our next co-host, right?
It's Auntie B.
You think it's going to be Auntie B? Your current leader, or our current leader, in the bracket challenge is...
You.
Me. That's right. Don't forget it. Which also means that I'm ahead of you. And
Where am I?
And if I stay ahead of you, that means you owe me ice cream.
Nope.
Yeah.
Never.
That's what we did. That's what we betted on. I think right now, Killian, I think you're 12th out of 14.
Yes.
So you're doing all right. You're hanging in there. So.
Where's Mila?
Ooh, Mila, I think, is in last. Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Well, don't be mean. Unfortunately, yeah,
That's great for me.
I think her pick did not fare very well. She had picked North Carolina to win it all. And unfortunately, I think they got bounced really early on. So, yes, right now, Killian...
where's Mama in the bracket?
Mama's just below you. You guys are tied on points. But you guys are currently tied for
Georgia,
ninth.
who Mom picked to go to the finals, they got trounced too.
That's right, by St. Louis, didn't they?
Yeah,
so
they got trounced.
we've got
St. Louis.
Z-Dog, who is one of my
Z-Dog.
friends. He's in second right now.
Oh no.
Auntie B is in third, who I know you really want her to win. Uncle Mike is tied for third, and Auntie Kara. They're rounding out the top 5 after the first 2 rounds. So now it's time for the Sweet 16,
Sweet 16.
which got started right as we're doing this recording with Purdue and Texas playing right now.
Yep, click
right?
it on for me.
Yep. So what I thought we would do, though, is instead of doing the picks for the Thursday games, I thought we would pick the 4 Friday games that are going to happen this weekend. Sound good?
Yeah, which is tomorrow.
Yep, which is tomorrow. So hopefully we can get this recording out so people can listen before tomorrow's games, which start at 7:10 p.m. on Friday Eastern Standard Time. So you ready to jump in for some picks?
Yes.
One thing that I wanted to mention. In round 1 on the Thursday games, you went 10-6. So good job. And I went 12-4.
Aha! Smoked you.
No, I won. I had 12. You had 10.
I'm catching up.
You are catching up a little bit.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. If I get 11
Yep. You'd be 1
and
behind.
12,
Mm-hmm.
you and me will be tied.
Yep. So we got 4 games to pick from. Okay. You ready?
Okay.
First up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I've got a little bit more of a review. So yes, I mentioned you're 10-6. I went 12-4. We had the Sweet 16. 6 Big Ten teams.
Whoa.
Out of the 16 teams, 6 of them are Big Ten teams. Florida was the first number 1 seed to have fallen to a Big Ten team, the number 9 Iowa Hawkeyes in the second round, 73-72. Number 11 Texas, your Longhorns, who you like a lot. They're the only play-in team still alive after beating number 6 BYU in round 1 and number 3 Gonzaga in round 2.
Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs, that's right. So, first up, we've got the number 5 St. John's Red Storm against the number 1 Duke Blue Devils at 7:10 p.m. on Friday, March 27th in Washington, D.C. The winner of this game will face off against Michigan State versus UConn. So who do you like in this game between St. John's and Duke?
St. John's.
St. John's. I'm going to go with you on that one, Killian. I like St. John's as well. All right, next up.
Alabama.
That's right. Number 4, Alabama Crimson Tide against the number 1 Michigan Wolverines at 7:35 p.m. on Friday, March 27th in Chicago. The winner will face the winner of Tennessee, Iowa State. Who do you like in this game between Alabama and Michigan?
Alabama.
Going with Alabama.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Michigan on this one. I think Michigan's gonna get the win. All right, next up.
Well, we don't like Michigan.
Yeah, I know, but I still think they're gonna win.
Yeah, but
If they don't win, that'll be great for you, and still great for me because I don't like Michigan. All right, ready?
yeah.
Next up, number 3.
Michigan State.
Michigan State Spartans against the number 2 UConn Huskies at 9:45 p.m. on Friday, March 27th in Washington, D.C. A fun fact,
What?
these 2 schools are also battling it out on the ice in the first round of the NCAA hockey tournament in Worcester, Massachusetts. That game happened earlier today, the day of our recording, and Michigan State won 2-1 over the Huskies. Yeah, so they get to go to the second round. We'll talk about college hockey here in a little bit. But who do you like in this matchup between Michigan State and UConn?
Michigan State.
Michigan State. I'm going to go with Michigan State as well.
Michigan
Go Sparty.
State.
All right, last but not least, we've got the number 6 Tennessee Volunteers.
They beat Miami of Ohio.
They did. That's right. Very good, Killian.
They won big in that.
They did win big, and they play the number 2 Iowa State Cyclones.
And also, Alabama probably won their game against one of the other schools.
Yeah, anyone that we're talking about right now won their game.
Yeah.
Their 2 games before, yeah. So they play the Iowa State Cyclones at 10:10 p.m. on Friday, March 27th in Chicago. The winner of this game will play the winner of Michigan versus Alabama. Who do you like in this matchup, Killian? Tennessee or Iowa State?
Tennessee.
Oh, with Tennessee. I'm going to go with Iowa State because that's who I picked to win the national championship in my bracket. So I got to stick with them because I want to win the bracket challenge because I can't wait to eat that ice cream.
Nope, you're never going to eat it.
All right, so we've got 4 games going on. Right now, as we're recording, the Purdue Boilermakers are beating the Texas Longhorns 24-23. And actually, the number 4 Nebraska Cornhuskers just started their game against the number 9 Iowa Hawkeyes and are up early 3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
Who's
Nebraska over Iowa right now.
Oh, Nebraska's winning 3-0?
Exactly. Yep. So, that's college basketball for us. And we'll keep going through college basketball until we get to the end of March Madness. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, next up, I've got college hockey.
Okay.
College hockey has just gone into the NCAA tournament. Okay? So, we don't need to pick this one because it's Michigan State against UConn, and Michigan State won 2-1.
Nice.
Let's go Sparty. The winner of this game...
Where's the score?
I didn't put it in here because I made this before the game was finished. All right. So the winner of this game, so Michigan State, is going to face off against the winner of Wisconsin against Dartmouth. So we've got the number 12.
Whoa, Dartmouth. I hate that logo. I dislike that logo.
Why don't you like the logo?
Because it's a D and I don't have a D in my name.
Well, in your last name you have a D. Cassidy.
Yeah.
But you meant your first name, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the number 12 Wisconsin Badgers, who finished the season 21-12-2, are currently playing, as we're recording right now, the number 8 Dartmouth College Big Green in Massachusetts. They finished up their season 23-7-4. Right now it's 1-1 with 12 minutes to go in the third period. Who do you think's going to get the win in this game? Wisconsin or Dartmouth?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. I am going with you too.
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
those Badgers.
The other game that's playing right now...
They lost to Michigan State one day
Yeah.
at Grandma and Granddad's.
That's right. The other game that's playing as we record is the number 11 Quinnipiac Bobcats, who are 26-9-3, facing off against the number 7 Providence College Friars, who are 23-10-2 in Sioux Falls, North Dakota. The winner of this game will face the winner of North Dakota versus Merrimack College, which we'll talk about here in a second. Right now, as we record, there's under 5 minutes to go in this game.
Is this hockey?
Yep. Quinnipiac is winning 3-2, and before we jumped onto the podcast, they were actually winning 3-0 in the third period. So Providence is making a comeback. Do you think Quinnipiac's going to hold on, or do you think Providence is going to finish the comeback?
I think Providence is going to finish the comeback.
All right, very good. I'll go with that too. I love a good comeback. Hopefully they can go to overtime. The one game that's not started yet as we record is the number 2 North Dakota Fighting Hawks, who finished the season 27-9-1 against the number 16 Merrimack College Warriors, who finished their season 21-15-2. This game's at 8:30 p.m. in Sioux Falls, North Dakota.
So I'm not up for that game.
We won't be up for that game, yeah. Who do you like in this one? Do you like the Fighting Hawks or the Warriors?
Fighting Hawks.
Going for the Fighting Hawks.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with you on that one as well.
Fighting Hawks.
We've got 4 games on Friday on the other side of the bracket for college hockey. You ready?
Okay.
First up, number 4.
My brain. Broncos.
Defending national champions, Western Michigan Broncos, who finished the season 26-10-1. They face off against the number 4.
Michigan State beat them in football.
They did.
They smoked them.
They faced the number 14 Minnesota State Mavericks, who finished the season 22-10-7, and actually finished the season on a 12-game win streak.
And then, Dad, so we beat Western Michigan.
Yeah, that's football, though.
So, yeah, we'll talk about that after.
We'll talk about football in August.
Well, we can talk about it after. We can talk about their 3 wins.
Oh, yeah.
After this recording.
Okay, sure. So, who do you like in this one between Western Michigan and Minnesota State?
Broncos.
I'm going with you on that one, too. Let's go Broncos. Yeah. That's what they cheer during the games. All right, the winner of this game is going to face off the winner of Cornell versus Denver, which we're going to talk about in a second. Okay. First up, though, we've got the number 1 Michigan Wolverines, who finished the season 29-7-1, finished as Big Ten tournament champions.
Why is their logo big?
It's just what I was able to copy from online. They face off against the number 20 Bentley University Falcons, who finished the season 23-11-5 in Albany, New York at 5:30 p.m. The winner of this game will face off against the winner of Penn State Nittany Lions against the University of Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs. So, who do you like in this matchup between Michigan and Bentley?
Michigan.
All right, I'm going to pick Bentley. I want a major upset right off the get-go.
Nope.
No? All right, well, I'm going to choose them. All right, next up. Number 4, University of Denver Pioneers, who finished the season 25-11-3, face off against the number 9 Cornell Big Red, who finished the season...
Why do they have a bear?
You know, I'm not quite sure, because their nickname's the Big Red. Bears are typically not red, but for some reason they've got a bear in their logo. They finished their season 22-10-1.
Wait. Oakland beat them, right?
Beat Cornell?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they lost Cornell.
I don't know if they've ever played Cornell.
Yeah, we watched that game on TV.
Oh, in basketball?
Yes.
You usually have a better memory than I do. So
they lost to Bentley.
Bentley? You mean Cornell?
Yeah, they lost Cornell.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. They did.
I don't know. I mean, they played the Montana Grizzlies, which is red. I don't know if they played Cornell this year, bud.
Yes, they have.
I don't think so.
We watched it.
Not this year. Maybe last year.
Yeah, we watched that game last year.
Okay. Yeah.
Grizzlies.
Maybe. Okay, so who do you like in this matchup between the Denver Pioneers or the Cornell Big Red?
Cornell.
All right. I'm going to go with Cornell, too. I like that pick. Last year, they upset Michigan State in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Yeah. So they could certainly do that to Denver. Although Denver's got quite the home ice advantage playing in Colorado. And then last but not least, we've got the number 10 Penn State Nittany Lions, who finished the season 21-13-2, facing off against the number 6 University of Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs, who finished the season 23-14-1. They face off in Albany, New York at 9 p.m. Who do you like in this matchup, Killian?
Penn State.
I'm going with the Bulldogs because Uncle Henry went to school there and used to teach there for a little bit.
What?
Yeah. Duluth is a cool town.
Yeah, man.
So let's go Bulldogs.
Are there any cool special big boats there?
There are. Yeah. It's a city right on Lake Superior. So there are a lot of big boats that go through Duluth. Yeah.
All right, let's click back.
All right, next up. That's all I have for college hockey. Now, who do you think is going to win the national title in college hockey?
It's going to be Michigan State.
I think so too. Now, they could face, if they make it all the way to the final, let's see how this works out. They could face the winner of those last 4 games that we picked from. So they could face, you had picked Western Michigan to win, U of M to win, Cornell to win, and Penn State to win.
Yeah.
If any one of those teams makes it all the way to the finals, that's who they would face against Michigan State.
I want the Michigan State to face Penn.
You want them to face Penn State? I think that would be awesome.
And we're going to pick Michigan State in that game.
I like it. Very good. I think I'm going to pick, from that side, I'm going to pick Western Michigan to make it all the way back to the finals.
Okay.
And then Michigan State's going to beat them
to
win the national title. I like that matchup.
Is there any kind of trophy?
Yeah, they get a big trophy.
What's it called?
It's just the NCAA championship trophy.
What does it look like?
Let's see if I can find a picture. So, a lot of the NCAA trophies all pretty much look the same. But they are pretty cool, I think. Let's see if I can find a picture of one.
Found it yet?
Yep. That's what it looks like.
What?
Is that kind of neat?
Yeah, that is kind of neat.
Yeah, it's, brown. It says national champion on it. In the middle it says Frozen 4. It says Division 1. It's got a big gold NCAA on the top. Pretty cool, huh?
Cool.
Yeah. So they would win that. The last time Michigan State won ice hockey national championship was in 2007.
Whoa, that was before I was born.
It was before you were born, 19 years ago. Crazy, huh?
Were you born that day?
Not that day, but I was, I think I was 17 then.
What?
Yeah, Granddad took me and Aunt Erin and Aunt Kara, and we went to St. Louis, and we saw him win the national championship.
Wow.
It was awesome. So much fun. Just like me and Granddad and Uncle Mike went to St. Louis last year.
And you watched the Cardinals baseball game.
And we went to a Cardinals baseball game. We also watched Western Michigan win the national title, which was, I would say, outside of Michigan State winning it all, that was a really cool experience.
Yeah, where did you go after the Cardinals game?
After the Cardinals game, we just went back to the hotel because it was late at night. Before the Cardinals game, we went up into the arch, the big archway in St. Louis.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
And I heard something that Uncle Mike was too old to go to.
What was he too old to go to? Well, you want to talk about some NHL hockey?
Yes.
Let's go. All right, so a review. At the time of recording, unfortunately, it's not looking good for the Red Wings. They have dropped to 6th in their division.
So we're 6.
With 84 points.
So this is 6.
Yeah, and they're behind the Canadiens, who have 88 points, Tampa Bay with 93, and the Sabres with 96. Those are the top 3 teams in the division, but they're also behind the Bruins, the Senators, and the Islanders for the wild card spot.
Oh,
Carolina
no.
leads their division with 96 points. The Blue Jackets have surged and are in second in that division with 87 points. The Penguins are in third with 86. The Bruins, as I mentioned, are the top wild card spot with 88 points. And the Senators are in the second wild card spot with 85 points.
And one of the other teams have the same number of points as this team.
Yeah, the Canadiens and the Bruins have the same amount of points. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rangers, the New York Rangers, are the first team in the East officially eliminated from a playoff opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
In the West, the Avalanche are on the top of their division and have clinched a playoff spot with 104 points, followed by the Stars, who have also clinched a playoff spot with 97 points, and then the Wild, who have not yet clinched their playoff spot, but they have 92 points. In the Pacific, the Ducks are in the lead with 84 points, followed by the Oilers, who have 79, and the Golden Knights, who have 78. The Mammoth and the Predators hold the final playoff spots in the West, with the Kings and the Kraken closing in behind. The Canucks, the Vancouver Canucks, are the first team officially eliminated in the West from playoff opportunity. So I've got 3 picks for you before we end our podcast today. First up, actually, I should mention this. Last week you went 1-2 in your NHL picks.
Who won this game?
The Red Wings won this game over the Canadiens.
What? They're wearing red?
Yeah, well, they are the Red Wings.
Little Caesar Arena?
Yeah. They won
Nice.
3-1
Nice.
with Alex DeBrincat scoring the go-ahead goal and bagging 2 assists. So, I got picks for you. Red Wings got a really big game this upcoming Friday.
We beat the Sabres
Yeah. So they play
earlier in the year.
They play in Buffalo on Friday night at 7 p.m. to face the Sabres. Who do you like in this matchup, Buffalo or the Red Wings?
Red Wings.
Me too. Come on, Red Wings. We got to get back into the playoff contention, right?
Yes. I want it to be 6-1.
6-1 would be fantastic. All right, next up, we've got the Lightning hosting the Ottawa Senators on Saturday, March 28th at 1 p.m. The Senators are kind of our biggest competition right now in regards to a wild card spot.
What's their name?
That's the Ottawa Senators.
Oh,
Yep. So who do you like in this matchup, Ottawa or Lightning?
Ottawa.
Oh, I'm going with the Lightning. We need the Senators to lose.
Okay, I'll go with the Lightning.
You're going to go with the Lightning too? Good. I should have led you a little bit more with that. So yeah, we need the Senators to lose. We need the Islanders to lose. We need Boston to keep losing. And that'll help the Red Wings out. Okay?
Yeah, we need to get a playoff spot.
And we need to keep winning. Yes, exactly.
And we need to cut the first spot in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
We need to cut, right up here.
Yep.
Right at the top.
Right at the top. Okay. Next up, the New York Islanders will host the Florida Panthers on Saturday.
Why is there a hockey stick and a hockey puck?
Because they play hockey. That's the New York Islanders logo. See this orange spot right here?
Yeah.
That's the island that they play on.
What?
Is that because of the Islanders? Isn't that kind of
yeah.
cool? So they play Saturday, March 28th at 1 p.m. Who do you like in this matchup?
I'm going for the Panthers.
Good, man. I'm going with the Panthers, too.
Yeah, we need
them to win and beat the Islanders.
Yeah, so we need Boston to lose.
Yep.
We need New York to lose.
Yep, the Islanders to lose.
And who else do we need to lose?
The Senators.
Senators.
Yep.
And then who else?
That's pretty much it. I mean, if Montreal keeps losing, that's always helpful too.
Yeah, we need
but mainly
Montreal to keep losing.
Yeah, Montreal, Boston, Ottawa, New York Islanders are the big ones that we really need to be losing. They need to lose.
Yeah.
So, as we record right now, let's see. The Canadiens are tied 1-1 with the Blue Jackets. That game can stay a tie. The Senators are tied with the Penguins. We kind of need the Penguins to get a win there, even though they're in our division. The Islanders are beating the Stars right now. We kind of need the Stars to pick up the pace. Let's see. Tomorrow, again, the Red Wings, they got to get a win against the Sabres. Boston, they play on Saturday against the Wild at 5 p.m. We need the Wild to win that one. So, yeah, still a long way to go. I think there's about 11 games left in the NHL season. And the Red Wings need to keep winning.
We need the Red Wings to clinch the Stanley Cup.
Well, they got to get the playoff spot first before they can clinch the Stanley Cup.
We gotta let them. We gotta clinch the playoffs, and we gotta clinch the Stanley Cup.
Right. Yep. All right. That's all I got for today. Anything anything else that you'd like to say to the fans and the listeners?
No.
Let's go Sparty.
Yeah.
Let's go Red Wings.
Yeah.
All right. The one thing that I think we'll try and do next week. Hold on. Don't go anywhere yet.
Is what?
The one thing that I'll try and do next week, because today, as we're doing this recording, is technically opening day of Major League Baseball.
Okay.
Maybe what we'll do next week is we'll do a deep dive into Major League Baseball. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Bye. See you.